Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again, and let's see, it is 9:30 at night on Saturday, but this video should be going live at 10 o'clock on Wednesday. So, that's fun. Alright, so, let's see, in the last episode, we got water, which we stored over here. So we have lots and lots of water now, plus all of these, which I haven't even touched yet, which is amazing. I mean, I suppose it doesn't really matter if I leave that on or off, right? Okay, so I needed to figure out our power situation here. Also, this thing needs to be updated, which means that I need to fix all of this as well. Yeah. I'm not too excited about that, actually. Basically, I have to redo all of this wiring, and then I guess make some... I mean, I could make some transformers, right? I mean, that would probably work. And then just kind of put those in there so I can kind of separate this stuff and have high-powered lines here feeding all of that, which, you know, kind of need anyways. Right, and then I have to get our solar panels following the sun. So that's the other thing I have to get done. So I suppose I can make the IC housing and whatnot. So housing. Oh, and I need to make the mod too. So I need steel and solder. Well, here's some steel. And then solder is over here. All right. So one housing. And then IC chip. That needs electrum and gold. 10 gold? I have enough. All right. And then that can go over to here. And then this whole thing has to be hooked up to our generation line, which is going to be back here. So that and then it also has to be able to read off of here, which is going to be fun. All right, so yeah, it's going to be a thing. I could put the IC housing up on top of there. That might actually work. But then I would need this solar connector to be on that instead. But do I want to just run power up there to run all of that? I don't know. There's a lot of different stuff that I have to try to do here, so we'll just try to tackle it one at a time. For now, we can get this going over towards the greenhouse. I thought we can start pumping that gas into there. Once it's cold enough, of course. All right. And then I need to put a regulator in here somewhere. We'll figure out where and how to do that. This should be just about done. Good. All right. And there is our integrated circuit. Good. Take all this stuff out. And then this can go back there. This can go back there. All right, good to go. All right, so that is it for that. And then I need that to be a batch writer out. How's that going to work, I wonder? And yeah, this thing takes a lot of power, so it needs to be that. But I don't want this to like kill all of the other sides of the line either, so just gotta try to figure out how to make it work. It's probably gonna be requiring a lot of redoing of things, but that's fine. Okay, so easiest thing to get done right now, I'm thinking, might be this. So we'll start pumping that into here. And then I'm going to need a regulator, so that's going to be iron, copper, gold, which is everything that I've got here. That goes up there. Oh wait, no, that's steel. Am I out of iron? I believe I am out of iron. Do I have any more in here? I do not. I do have some in here though, so we'll get this degassed real quick. Sir. Degas, please. Okay. Okay. We need to get that temperature back up. We're at 456. I don't think that's going to be hot enough. It is going up, though. It's got to be the end of the day, I'm guessing. Okay, so what temperature is that going to be, I wonder? All right, so let's close this off. Just pump in a bunch of this stuff. Whatever we get, we get. If I can get up to 800, that'll be great. If we can't, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get there. Unless that gets to like ridiculously high pressures. Okay, so 273 and we need what, 800? So that's what, 527 degrees? And we're not gonna get there with this. Okay. So what I do then is I do this, and then we'll take that off. We'll grab a little bit of this. So this is our degassed ore, which I can put there. Grab some of this and split off 5. Then we will cook some silver. That should bump the temperature up high enough. Yep. And then all we need to do is throw this back in there. There we go. And then that will produce all of the iron that I need. Okay, perfect. So there's that. That needs to go into there, and then we can just empty that out for now. All right, now I need a regulator. Just one. Of course, we're also gonna have to get some power into it though. All right, so that can go there, and then this needs to go into here. Nope. There we go. Okay, so is that... Oh, no, that's not even the right direction. Okay, is that... Okay. So that's kind of what we need right here. So we'll build that here, and then we can take this apart, run it out one more, and then that. Okay, so then we'll set this to, I don't know, like 75. Okay, and then this is going to need power. So we'll run this, I don't know, probably up this way, maybe. We need more cable, of course. You can go here, you can go there. We'll make what we need to make here. I could run it across here, though, too. Okay, and then this can go down there. Grab this, make some more cable. All right. And then we're gonna need the clippers. All right, so that goes across to there. Perfect. All right. Oh, and another thing that I'm going to need is a valve. Let's do that. Because if I'm putting in new gas into there, I want to make sure that it's good to go before I pump it into the greenhouse. So... Oh, I need copper. Okay. All right, one valve. And then I should probably make a couple of utility things. I'm gonna need like a pump. I could put a pump in there, maybe. Wait, no, if I'm gonna do a pump, then I don't need a valve. Okay, so volume pump, make that. And then we need to make the utility, because we're gonna need to store this somewhere, right? So that will go from here, and we'll pull all of the stuff out of here, and then push it into there. Takes a long time to make the pipe utility stuff. There's one. We'll just make it like a large tank. It'll be fine. And then what can happen is the regulator can then pull from the tank, the inline tank, to fill up the greenhouse, and then I can worry about getting all that other stuff done, and I can just refill up the inline tank when it's ready. Okay, so let's see. Can I put... So many questions right now. All right, so that can go to here. We'll take this off. Do not take that off. That would be a very bad idea. Can I? I can. Good. All right, so that will be our inline tank. And then I could run... I mean, honestly, I'd probably want to run the pipe from here. Okay, so then pump goes into here. Rotate around. Nope. Is that the right way? No. There we go. Okay, and then this also goes over into here. And then I need... All right, and it is cold outside, so what I'm gonna do is open this thing up right here, turn this back on, and then cool this down kind of as much as I can. And then just need to get this reconnected. Okay, sir. Okay, so that can go into here. Oh, I want to make this go into here. So that'll pump the contents of here once it is down to temperature into that tank, and then the regulator can take from that tank, which has already been, you know, approved for use, right? So that should hopefully work out. See, there shouldn't be anything in the tank unless I built this too soon. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, hey, I'm dying because I need water. All right.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Okay. Let's go and get some food real quick, too. Start on this one, I guess.
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
There we go. All right. Okay, now we are out of water here. So that is just about all the way empty. Not quite all the way empty. I could use a pump on here to get that all the way empty, I suppose. I don't know. It'll be fine. Pretty sure it'll be fine. Okay, so now we have 28.9 degrees. Okay, and then the other thing that I'm going to need to do is set up the air conditioning in here. And then that's going to be kind of right in the way. I mean, it doesn't have to be set up in here necessarily. Well, I mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. It depends on how I want to do it. So if I want to use the portable one, it has to be set up in there. If I want to use like this one, currently flashing an error. Why are you flashing an error? We're at 26 degrees in there. Perfect. We are slowly increasing temperature now, so that can go. And then we can pump all of this into here. So that'll take everything in here, pump it into here. And then I can use this to then feed into here. So that's going to need a passive vent. So let's make one of those. All right. And then we can set up some atmospheric stuff here. We'll figure out how to get it, you know, to cool and everything. All right, so this would then need to go into here, along with this little connector. Oh, that's gonna have to be an insulated connector, because that's connected to the outside. Okay, so we can't use these pipes. Do I have another insulated pipe? It does not look like it. All right. Am I gonna need an insulated passive vent as well? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. Well, hang on. No, there's another way to do it. I mean, I'm still gonna have to run this down, but instead of having that on the ceiling, I could have it on the wall. And that way I don't have to worry about that touching the outside air at all, which will be good. So then we can take this thing apart. That can turn off. All right. And then this goes here. All right. So that will work there. That'll keep the temperature in here at 70. At least it'll try to anyways. All right. And we're still at a vacuum in here, which is good. But now we need to set up our atmospherics so that we can keep it cool in there. How is this going to work? I have no idea how this is going to work. All right. Now this should be pumped out, just about. All right. That is dangerous to leave out. Okay, and then how are we doing in here? We're at 2.66 megapascals. I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep the room pressurized. And then, okay, so I'm going to need atmospherics kit. Nope, do not. Atmospherics.
Power low.
Okay, no more power issues. Okay, I'm going to have to set this thing up in such a way that I can actually cool the room here. But then, I mean, I could connect it into here like this one is. Potentially. I don't know, man. All right, so that can go there. This, okay, so air conditioning. You can kind of put that like right on the edge there. Needs to be like this though. Okay. And then that's going to need power from the backside there. And then we're going to need to get this to go into there properly. Let's see. That can go there. And then this can go here with a screwdriver. Okay. Now I'm going to need something to put into here. And I could use this, potentially. And then I still have to set up our solar, so that way it tracks, because we are going to need that. And then I have to upgrade all of this as well. There's a lot of stuff that I have to do. I also have to make the alloys that we are going to need. There's a lot to do. Okay, so what would be... Because, I mean, this thing draws just a ridiculous amount of power, right? So no matter what I do here, because if I connect these, like, I don't... Okay. One, I don't know if this is even going to work or if it'll just burn out a bunch of stuff that I need, but we'll try it. And I know I'm not being as verbose as I probably should be about what I'm trying to do, but it's just kind of like a vision in my head right now, and it's not exactly easy to quantify. So I'm going to need 4 cables here, 5 cables technically. All right. Well, there's 1, 2. 3. 4. And 5. Okay. Now, this is going to destroy. Okay, that's going to disconnect all of that stuff, and then I can just kind of pull that into here. Now, here's the thing, right? What I can do here is run this out like this. Now, is that going to burn out anything else around here, or is this enough? Because, I mean, if it's just pulling from here, it should only go along here, right? At least that's my thought anyways. Okay, so that will get those powered, and then I can put those into some of my tools at least. Okay, so those are now all the way powered. Now this should not be drawing as much anymore. Okay. So with that, I could set up the portable AC unit in there, or I could create like a little extra room piece over here and just set up in there, maybe. That could be a thing that I could do. It would be fairly easy. And I have the wall. I would need another piece of iron, but that's fine. So basically, this would go there. And then I would need the iron piece, so let me make that. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out like just an easy way to do this. Wait. Yeah, iron sheets, okay. And I don't think there is going to be an easy way to do it, but there may be a not difficult way to do this, which is what I'm going for. All right, so that, having no atmosphere in there yet. Okay, so now I need this to go there. All right. Now, this I have no room for. All right, so that can go to here. And then this can go there. And then, let's see, glass, which I put over here, can fill this up. All right. So with that, I can now take that apart, and then I'm going to have to redo this, the wiring anyways, which I can do. Okay, and then I can redo this to be one of these. And then we can take this apart. this there. Okay, so now that goes around. And then I can take portables connector. All right, now I can set that in here and then take this thing apart. All right, that's going to be a drill, I believe. Yes. Okay, so there's that. We're going to need a wrench. That can go there, I suppose. And then the drill again, I believe. All right. So there's that. And then this is going to have to disperse, I guess, all of the heat somewhere else. So we'll set this up into here, I guess. This I can put, I don't know, somewhere. Wait, no. That can go there. This can go here. That can go there. Okay. All right, now I need the portable air conditioning unit, which I believe I put in here. I'm also going to need one of these little batteries. Okay. So that can go there. We will connect it. Okay. And then that can go onto there. And that will recharge because of the Omni charger, whatever thing there. It's on cold. Oh, but that's not, I can't control this. Well, that's awkward. So we would only need this to go on when we want to cool in here, right? Okay. So that may involve a little bit of logic. Or I could set up the ICs that I've got for the solar and set them up in there instead. Now, that doesn't have a data hookup, unfortunately, so I don't think I can actually control this in the way that I wanted to. I don't think I can. So that means that I have to keep an eye on what the temperature is in here at all times. And then only flip that on like when I need to, I suppose. Just to get it back down to 25-ish. So it's a manual thing so far, but it could potentially work. So I'm going to get a sensor, I'm going to need a display, and a gas thing. So sensor, iron, gold, copper, is that all out into here? Well, the iron is not. I believe that is in here. Okay. And for the record, for all of you people watching, I am just trying to get myself to the point to where I am sustainable. So I know that I'm not doing things in the most efficient way possible, and it's kind of on purpose, because I'm just trying to take it slow for now. All right, so that can go here. That's gonna have to be connected to power, but that is that. And then, let's see, this has to be renamed. Oh, hey, I had extra heavy cables in there. Here. All right. Next thing, display, console. Okay. So, take all of this fun stuff, which I know I'm gonna need. So console. And then we're also going to need a gas display. It requires 5 gold to make that? Dude. These things are not cheap. Alright, so that will be good there for now. Okay. And then this can go over to here. Put the gas display in there. Throw a sheet of glass on top of it. And then get some power going in here. Okay, and then I need more just regular old cable. That'll be good for now. All right. Wire snippers. There we go. Okay, so that can go into there. We're going to need to rename that gas display to something else. Sensor greenhouse. It's going to have to be renamed to greenhouse sensor door. Greenhouse airlock. There we go. Shouldn't change anything. Alright, and then this one is going to be the gas sensor for the greenhouse. Alright. Okay, and now we need to program that. So we throw in this little guy here, tell it to look at the temperature of gas sensor greenhouse. There we go. Take that out. It is nothing degrees in there because it is a vacuum, which is as we expect. But as soon as I have this thing set, when we start pumping air in there, we should get temperature. Okay. And then I just want to test running the greenhouse and see if that actually cools things. Ooh, yes it does, and it cools it very, very quickly. Okay, good to go. So that works very, very well. All right, and then this should be charging. Yep, it'll charge itself. Wonderful. Okay, so once we have enough pressure in there, we can actually start planting, which will be great. And then the console over here will let me know if the temperature is getting too high. I could probably set like a, I don't know, something. Like an alarm, flashing light or something. So that way if the temperature ever gets above like 30 or whatever, it'll tell me to go in there and hit the air conditioning unit real quick. Okay, so
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
okay, so that really doesn't like that there's nothing left in there. Which, you know, fine. I've got another one. Alright, so that can go over to here. And then this can just kind of chill right there, I guess. I don't know why it went upside down, but, you know, fine. Okay, so what do we have left in here? I have nothing left in there. Alright. So temperature is 28.2. And then we're going to need more. Oh, right. Hang on. Yeah, you can stay in there. Okay, so that pump is off, right? And that can't pump anything because there's nothing in here. Okay. And then I can put this into there, pump that out. Okay, air tank low. Alright, that's easy enough to fix.
Tank critical.
Air tank critical. All right, so that, we'll put all of that into there, and then this, let's see, what temperature? It's raising out there already. Okay. And this will tell me that the temperature is what? 25.2. Okay, so there's nothing to filter out of that. It's just O2 and CO2. Great. 25 degrees already, which is amazing. Okay, and then that is just about empty. Okay, good enough. All right, it's already at 25, so then what I can do is then pump whatever is in here into here, which will then pump it into there via the regulator. Temperature in there is 28.1, good. Now, of course, with no gas in there, we're kind of limited at what we can actually have in there. We're at 28 degrees now, so that's good, I think, maybe. Then I can flip this switch real quick. There you go. So yeah, that's really, really quick, easy way to get this done. We're at 15 kilopascals. What do I need for ferns? Max grow temperature, minimum grow pressure is 25. Okay. So I need more stuff in there. Okay, so if I need to pull more CO2 from the atmosphere, I could potentially do that with the portable scrubber. Set that outside, have it, give it some CO2 filters, and then have that pump into this system from out here. And then the only issue is just starting and stopping it. That would be interesting to say the least. Of course, I could actually set that up in here and just have this part open, and then that'll pull just the CO2 out and have that pump into here. Wait, no, that's not going to work. It has to be outside because it's an open system, right? Not a closed system. Okay. I have to keep reminding myself of that.
Power low.
Yes, yes. Thank you. All right. Okay, so if I wanted to pull CO2 out of the atmosphere, I mean, I would need another atmospherics kit set up to, you know, and I could have it just set up into here, so it'll kind of pull, I guess. Or I could set this up to be a pump, so it'll pump in the colder air. But then how do I get it back out? That would have to be a turbo pump where I could change the direction. But I don't think I can make turbo pumps yet, because I need to upgrade these things. Okay. Next thing that I'm going to need to do is get more mining done. And also I need to figure out what's going on with our power here. So what I would like to do is give this battery into there. And then we'll take this battery, stick it, I don't know, somewhere over here, I guess. I mean, we could do this, right? Yeah. Little storage for batteries, you know. Nothing too crazy here. All right. I need more pressure in there. I could make an insulated tank and have... No, because then how do I tell it to shut off? There is no way to tell it to shut off. You have to do it manually. Man. Okay, so I'm just going to go out and get some mining. Oh, that's been on this whole time? Dude. No wonder I'm not getting any power. Okay, so 635 degrees out here. I need copper, I need iron, I need... Am I going to need nickel? I don't know. Let's just see what we have. Okay, and then... Okay, so this is a little bit of copper here. And I do want to watch the battery on here, see how long it lasts. See if it's even worth using. Alright, so we're getting some copper here. Yeah, this is running out very, very quickly. There's a lot of nickel in here. I mean, the good thing is it'll charge up by itself, you know, just get close enough to the base. Alright, and then I'm also going to need a lot of this gold in here. Okay, so let's see. I know I need gold, so that's why I'm not against getting as much as I can right now. Yeah, these rechargeable batteries, they do not last very long. They don't have a lot of power to them. Do I want this silver? No, not yet. Like there's more copper, but beggars can't be choosers, right? Oh, that's like just wide open over there. That's cool. That is a huge, huge chasm. What is this? Dude. Look at this thing, it's like huge. It's like just like a big cave. I didn't think they had these in here. Alright. But hey, we have some iron in here, so we're getting it. Some cobalt, which I don't need yet. There's actually a lot of cobalt in here. Silicon. Do we need silicon? I don't know. Probably not. Not yet anyways. But whatever, if it's here, I'll get it. Okay, we're at 27%. On the battery, 24%. It is going down quickly. %. And then I'm also going to need some more jet fuel eventually. So I can set up a little pump on the outside, connected to like a passive vent or something. Look at this guy. There's just like a whole other thing in here. Insane. Huge. Alright. Alright, so we're at 6%. And then we should start recharging as soon as we get within range of the base, which we are doing already. Excellent. 9%. Some here, I suppose. This is all lead down here. That's copper. So get that. Okay, so we have lots of copper. We have a full 50 stack of nickel. So I should be able to make the first of the alloys, which is Constantin. We'll also need to make some Invar. I think I have enough nickel left for that too. And then even as we're mining right now, it's actually recharging, which is nice. Okay, I'm gonna get some more nickel just in case we don't have enough. Alright. We'll go down. Okay, found some lava. Not much in the way of ores, though. Okay. And our battery's already back up to 50%, which is kind of cool. That's lead. I don't need lead. Then we have some coal here. Also, I don't really need. All right. Okay, so that will be recharged by the time I get back. Just cool that I can even say that. Okay, so next thing is to take that. It's another reason why I went out when it was hot out, because then I ooh, wait, whoa. Hang on. Didn't mean to just pump that in there. Oh, it is 30 degrees in there. Okay. So it does heat up rather quickly, but it also cools down rather quickly too. And that's really all that needs, is just that little bit of little spritz, I guess. And yeah, it's good to go. So, all right. So that is doing its thing. All right. What do we have in here? 830, 831. Yeah, it's going up right now. You know what? Let's just bump it up. Okay, so what do I need for Constantin? 20 megapascals at 727 degrees C. So that's going to be a lot of pressure that has to go in there. What was that? 7? Oh, 1,000. Okay. So we're going to have to dump some silver in here, of course. I really hope that we can get up to this before we lose temperature, which we just did. Crap. Okay. All right, so then that is going to be equal parts copper and nickel. Okay, so that will go into there. And then we'll also need the copper. Oops. You can go in there. All right, so that should put in a little bit more pressure. And then also it'll mix the ores immediately. So, all right, so that can go there. Okay, and then that can go there. Copper can go over here. This can go there. We have a little bit of gold. We have a little bit of coal. Okay. All right, so this is our Constantin, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so now we are going to need silver to raise the temperature up. So I'm going to throw this in there. We'll see what we can get for pressure. See how much that gives us, if it gives us a lot or a little. I don't know. I would assume that it would kind of bump up the pressure pretty substantially because we are exploding inside of there, basically. Looks like that is not going to be the case. All right, so that can go over there. I do have another 50 here, so 3, 4, 5. All right. You have to get up over 1,000 degrees too, so another thing that we have to keep in mind. I should probably use this. I know it's going to drop the temperature down a lot, but we need a lot of pressure in here, so that is really not doing it, is it? 11 megapascals, dude. I could just throw the whole thing of silver in there and see where we get to. We can always mine more. Okay, so we're back over 1,000, so that's good. We're at 17 megapascals and climbing. If we can get over 20, we're basically there. We are very, very close. Not quite there. It sucks, man. All right, so that is going to be all of our silver. There's a lot of silver. This is going to cool it down, but it is going to add a little bit more pressure. Hopefully it won't cool it down so much. I really, really, really hope it doesn't cool it down so much. Okay, so there is our gold. I don't know where I want to put it though. We'll put it right there. Okay, so now we have the pressure and the temperature that we need. To make Constantin. We're not losing any pressure or temperature, although technically we should be losing temperature because of, you know, this is still exposed outside and it's rather cold. All right, so let's turn this on. Okay, so that should be all of our Constantin done. All right, good. All right, now Invar. Why did I put it in there? Because I'm gonna need it in there. Okay, so what do we need for the mod first? Solder, electrum, and steel. Okay. So we have solder, we have electrum. Now we just need steel, which I also have. Okay, so that can make that. All right, now Invar. I have 41 iron. 35 here, okay. So that can go to here. Nope, need to split off. Oops, nope. There we go, 35 and 35. That can go back over to there, and then what do I need for Invar? 18 to 20 megapascals and 1.2K. I don't have it. Okay. How's the temperature here? How's the temperature in here? Are we at 25? No, we're at 34. It is dropping though, rather quickly, which is nice. Still 129 out there. It's good, and I should probably put this other rechargeable battery thing. Oh wait, no, I put one in the battery and I put the other one over there. Okay, yeah, so I'm using both of them. All right, good to go. All right, so that's 25.9 degrees. That is basically all we need. So we'll shut that off, then we'll pump this into here. And then that, of course, will feed it into there eventually. Power, not doing so good. We can throw some coal in there, I suppose. I mean, we're not losing very much. So if we did 34, that's actually probably going to be way too much. Let's split this in half. We'll do 17. There we go. That will be running. Alright, so that should give us a little bit of charge. Just enough to kind of handle what we got going on right now. Alright, so next thing. Okay, pressure here is dropping. Temperature in there is at 29 degrees. Just cool it down real quick. Battery in here, fully charged. Nice. There we go. Wait. Did something just pop? Better not have. There we go. All right. So 25 in there. Easy enough for now. Okay, we are fully charged. So yeah, that good thing I didn't put in the 30 because I would have way overcharged. Okay, so 18 to 20 megapascals and a certain amount of temperature, which I do not have, which means I need more silver. But here's the electroprinter mod. Hopefully that will be enough to get us going. Okay, good. Now, what I can build now is better wind turbines. So I can build like a full-on wind turbine here. And then I just need to get it connected. And then that should give us a fair amount of power for free, basically. Okay, so that is closed. That is doing its thing. .4 degrees in there. Can I get this from here? I cannot. I mean, maybe if I moved it up to here, then I could maybe get at it from in here. Maybe not. Probably not. Okay, so I need water. Actually, let's fill that up first, hey?
Pressure critical. Oxygen critical.
Yes, thank you. Oh, and I'm gonna have to start like eating and drinking in there, because then like whatever I off gas in here, I don't actually have to, you know, suck out via this thing, because this just uses up even more power. So all right, so progress, slow but steady. All right, so that has to be hooked up somewhere. It also has to be built. So let me just get this thing going, get that out. Because the quicker I can get this thing on here, great, thanks for that, buddy. It's gotta go that way, okay. Right, and I have to get something in here for this. There's a few different ways that I could do it. I'm not really too worried about it right now. Okay, so you need something. I need steel sheets. Okay, steel sheets you shall have. I need 5 cable coils. I have 4. Great. And this is still doing a thing. That's good. This is generating, sort of. All right. Okay, how are we doing over here? 26 degrees? All right, good. And then, of course, the more pressure that I have in there, the longer it'll take to actually raise the temperature, which means I don't have to keep going in there and checking it, which will be good. Okay, so next thing, cable. All right. Cable. Good. I mean, I'm going to need a bunch anyways, so I might as well just grab it. That'll be good. Okay, so let's head back out there. There we go. I have 10 cables now. I have 11 power cables as well, which will be good. Yes, thank you for that. I was unaware that my jetpack was low. If not for your ready reminder. Screwdriver. I can do that. There we go. Okay. Now I just need to connect that into there. Hopefully I have enough cable for that. That needs to be wire cutters, and then this needs to be all right, good. So now we're getting in a little bit more power here, so that's good. These things are still producing. Actually, they should be producing fairly well right now. All right, and then this thing is, yes, thank you for that. I was unaware that it was low. Okay, we still have atmosphere in here, so that's not great. 26.9 now. This could be removed out, I guess, again. Okay, so we're at 640 some degrees right now. It's not amazing, but it looks like that wind turbine did the trick. We should be positive on our power production now, so that's good. For a little while anyways, until I start going crazy with all of my buildings. Right, I need to start doing this in the greenhouse. Do it in the greenhouse, in the greenhouse. Because otherwise I'm just needing to vent more stuff out of here. Or just do it in here. I could do it in there too. Because otherwise I'm just making that thing work too hard. Like we have like nothing in there. Okay, so 27 degrees now. And are we at 25? We are not quite there yet. Here we go. A little bit of that. Okay, everything is low apparently. Okay, so we're not quite there yet with the pressure. That is empty, right? Yes, okay. I do need oxygen soon, preferably. And then I need to figure out a way to collect the excess oxygen out of here. So that's going to be with a filter, I take it. I could set up like another one of these things. Now, the interesting thing here is that I have nothing connected to that, and yet it still seems to be doing okay. I mean, it's all the way in the red. I don't know what that actually means, though. It's not exploding or anything. I don't know if it's going to explode. Who knows? But, I mean, I had it connected up to the pipe before, and it wasn't even getting off of the red, so I don't understand what is exactly needed for that at the moment. All right, and we are over an hour in the video, so small progress. This is almost up to pressure, except I can't actually read that room. Whoa, 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 hang on. Does that say that we're losing pressure? Hang on. Or is that just because I was looking through the wall?
Jetpack low.
No, no, okay, so we are good in here. Okay, so we're at 17.9. I need a little bit more pressure in here. What would be a way to do that? I mean, another atmospheric filter thing could work potentially. But I would have to, I mean, that's going to use up more power, of course. I mean, I have it, right? I could set it up rather easily. We can put this, I don't know, like over here in the corner or something. I don't know. Because I can still get at this easily enough. Okay, so if I set this thing, I kind of want to use the portable scrubber, to be honest. All right, so if I do this as a filter, that's going to have to come in from that and go back out to that. And then the good stuff, carbon dioxide, of course, will have to go into... Actually, that might work. Hang on. Okay, hear me out. Give me a moment. Pipe. Okay, good. All right, need this. Good. All right, that can go there. This can go here. So that's our input and exhaust, right? So it's all just cycling the air that we're getting from the outside here. And then the good stuff we can put into here. I can put on a wall and actually use that to refill my jetpack as well. So let's make another utility thing. Utility, there we go. Good. Then I should probably make another CO2 filter, or two. Okay. So here is the idea, right? We're going to set this up over here, in line. Yeah, we can put it here, I guess, right? So we'll put that there. I could put another one in here, I suppose. And that will fill this up with CO2. So if I put that in there, so it'll take from here and then fill that up. Okay. And then I can take that CO2 from there. Now, granted, it's very, very warm out there, so I don't want to necessarily take that. But I can fill this up with straight CO2 and then plug that into here, pump that into here, cool it back down, and then run it back over into here. And that way I can reuse the same air conditioning system that I've got without having to double my effort. And then as far as propellant goes, this is nitrogen, right? Yes, thank you. I can actually dump the nitrogen into here. So if I open that up, so that puts a bunch of nitrogen in here, which I can then do something with. Let's cool it real quick. Easy enough. All right. And now, because the jetpack doesn't really matter what temperature that's at, right? If we turn this on, oh, it needs power. Right. So let me get that done first. Sir, go in here. All right. So power needs to come through here. Would be the easiest way. So can I get it to go through this? I cannot, but I can place the valve on there once I've got that in there. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. Oh no, it's not letting me. I thought I could do that. Dang it. Okay. You thought wrong. I know. So what I'll do then is just send it around this way through that pipe, and then the valve can go back onto here. All right, and I know that I'm over an hour, and I know that I keep wasting time, but once I have this set, then I can fill up my tank. Okay, and then that can go this way, good. And then that will fill up this thing slowly. And of course, if I put a pump over here, that would make this go a little bit faster, but you know, not too worried about that quite yet. All right, so we'll just leave that go for a while. Could probably put a little bit of coding in here so that way when this detects that that is above or at a certain pressure, it'll turn this thing into low power mode or something like that. I don't know. Figure something out. Okay, so yeah. This is fun, right? Doing a thing. And it's actually doing the thing that it needs to do. Temperature, steady. Power, steady. I don't know. I think we're actually doing fairly good. Now, the only thing that I have to worry about is overfilling this. Or, you know, bursting a pipe, because that would be bad too, right? And then also, do I have anything in here at the moment? I do. Okay, so then that could be cooled. Now, of course, that's pulling hot gas out of here now. I don't think it really makes that much of a difference, but, you know. All right, so that puts me at 1,000 kPa. Good. So that will be my new thing there, and then I can turn this thing back on. And that can fill up. And then as this is cooling, which it seems to be doing quite well, and then this, of course, is constantly being recycled with gas from the outside. So that's why that is staying relatively low and not building up in temperature too much. So I just make sure this thing isn't running at night, or during the day, I should say, when it's warm outside. And because all of this is insulated along the edge that's actually touching it, and that little bit right there is, you know, protected by a valve, we're actually keeping everything fairly straightforward, which is good. Okay, that is at 751 kilopascals. Good. Has a long way to go, though. All right, so now this is at 25-ish, right? So we'll call that good enough for here. Turn that off. We'll turn this on. We'll pump that now cooled gas out. And then that will pump into there to heat up or to pressurize the room a little bit more. And then as we get there, yeah, so it's quite literally pulling everything that it possibly can. All right, that is dropping as it should. Good. I could put like a turbo pump on there, pressurize a lot faster, but it's fine. What are we at? Hour 15? Okay. Bit of a longer episode, I guess. How are we doing over here? 1013. Good. I could put like a little inline tank right here. That would probably actually help out a lot. Utility. Takes a long time to build these things. All right, temperature is going up. Okay, so that closes. That's already off. This can also turn off. We got 1573 out of that. That should be relatively cool too. You know, for Vulcan, relatively cooled. All right, so then this can come off, and then this can go in its place. There we go. Of course, that is going to pull out of this too, but you know, it's fine. All right, so that should work there. And then how much pressure do we have in here that we could still... Oh, there's no CO2 left in there. Okay. That's fine. Okay, so then we can take this thing, put it over here, put that over there, pull this out, and it's just dumping straight CO2 in here, because that should be all that's in there. And then we could work on cooling that as well, and it should all work out quite well. Now I could just run this all the way around again and just have it pump out that way. Where's the fun in that? Oh, well, actually I could just connect it up to here. Have that cool that way. That would work. I mean, I've already got the connection here, right? So why not? Okay, that is almost all the way empty. Perfect vacuum. Then I can pull it out. Maybe do something with it. I don't know. All right. Are you done yet? Here we go. All right. You can go into there. This I'm just going to toss into there again. Okay, so if I did that, I could just quite literally pull that into there. Oh, that just pulled in a lot of really, really, really warm air. Not that's a big deal. We can cool it. But I gotta remember to keep all this turned off. Okay, so that'll bring us down below 30. Fairly easily too.
Power low.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It is 25 degrees in there exactly. That is empty. Good. So this can go over there. Wait, no. Actually, hold on. That stays in there because reasons. And then this can pump into there once I have another valve. Do I have another valve? I should have another valve. Yes, I do. All right. So that can go here. And then when I want to, then I can just open up this valve and then pump this directly into the line instead of relying on the canisters. So that should work out quite nicely, I should think. And then I can get, I can use whatever's in here, right? And technically I could move this up and then put a larger tank in here. That could work. Okay, so I'm gonna need another utility pipe. I know I'm wasting time here. You guys are like, you're not done yet? Why aren't you done? I'm sorry, I'm working on it. I just want to get this stuff done so that way, because this is going to be the last video that I do today, right? And I want to make sure that I don't miss anything when I start on the next one, or I don't leave anything turned on that I forget to turn off and then it explodes and then I die or something like that. So I'm just trying to get everything covered as best as I can while I can. All right, so this can go here, this can go here, and then this can just go there. Now this can just be our little temporary storage tank for CO2. We're at 669 degrees. It is a lot. Okay, so that needs to be 14.3 megapascals. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna open that up. I don't need to do invar right now, so I'll just leave it for now. Okay, so mod, auto printer, make one of those. That's going to use up basically all of my steel, and then steel is going to be the thing that I need, or that's going to hold me back. All right, so there's that. We have this whole thing hooked up. We can pull CO2 out of the night air, run it into here, and then when we want to, we can pull it into here, and then cool down all of that. And then once that's cool, then we can open up this pump and it'll pump out of here. And I think, yeah, it's a lot of manual stuff for right now, but I mean, if it works, it works, right? And this is just for pulling out any kind of bad crap in here that we don't need in our, here. So for example, there shouldn't be anything in there except good old O2 and CO2. Not much in there, but all right, and then 26.5 is the current temperature in our greenhouse. We should hopefully be able to plant in the next episode. So for now, that is going to be all that I got for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully you'll join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.